Well, we've had a good time, but I think it's time to go home. I've already been driving for a little bit, but when you see barbecue, you gotta pull over for it. Texas barbecue. We're gonna try some. All right, straight from the barbecue place here. Oh, I thought it was gonna come more shredded. That's all right. Oh, that looks good.
One that we need to do is
How much you think you're gonna get, Coco?
it's done, but it's not done.
0. All right, she might get a little bit.
In here.
This is good barbecue, but when I think of Texas beef brisket, I think of more of a crust on there and a little bit more burnt ends and all that stuff. But it's good. It's just
Did you correct me at the end?
not what I had exactly envisioned. Never is it, honey?
8.
Sometimes our imagination is the best thing that we can have.
Well, good morning to everybody. We put on a lot of miles. I think we did, about 13, 14 hours of driving yesterday. Starting at about 11 Florida time and finishing about midnight Central time. So, figured out. And we ended up here in Franklin, Tennessee, Nashville suburb. And we got a little surprise here. We've got the Good News bus here, the Bus Life family. They invited some people out to meet them and see them, and we figured, hey, that's right on the way. Why not? But I know why you tune into this channel. You tune into this channel because I built this bus and it's constantly falling apart. Let me show you what fell apart this morning. Is it the generator? No, that's working great. Back in the water bay. Wife went to take a shower and she's like, oh, the bathroom, why doesn't any of the bathroom water work? Maybe that's why. I don't know. Like, why is this one popping off now? You can see I've got that one secured. So I've got some of these. I'm going to secure as many of these as I can just to make sure nothing else pops off on the way home. But now the biggest issue we have, other than this, is you probably can't see in there, we are almost out. You can kind of see the level. And we're tilted towards the camera. We are almost out of water. We've got probably 15, 20 gallons, maybe more like 20, 25. Can we make it home on that? Maybe. Washing dishes, showering is going to be extremely limited. So I'm going to try and button this up. Maybe we can find some fresh water here in Nashville area. It hasn't gotten too cold quite yet, but I fear if we go too much farther north, we're not going to get any water. But we are within a couple of days of home. So, all right, Coco, what do you think? We got it sorted? Coco, come here. Let's show them. Let's show them what we did. All right, we got that one buttoned up there, and I put some supports on there to hold it. Put a couple more on there, and ones that look maybe are a little sketch, but I think this spring we might re-engineer this, put some 90-degree elbows in all these. I think that'd be smart. You know, some people might look at this as a problem, like, wow, this is why I would want a store-bought RV or a, professionally built RV, but they have problems too like this. This stuff happens. It might not be this, it might not be these failures, but you definitely need to be willing to roll with it. Whatever happens, be prepared. That's why I carry all these tools. That bin is busted, but I've just learned the hard way that if I'm not prepared, that's going to compound the problems. And to a certain extent, I kind of enjoy this part of it. I've said that before. Not that I enjoy it, but I don't know, call it a Zen of motorcycle maintenance kind of thing. A Zen of RV maintenance, maybe. And emergency fixes. It's kind of like, how beavers have to always be doing something. I feel that's kind of the way I am. And for a lot of years of my life, I'd been doing the same thing. And this is something different, and I really enjoy it. So, I really enjoy being in new places, meeting new people. but also being able to retreat to where we're at. Boy, that got deep real quick, didn't it? That's all right. I have to say, when Shane offered to let people come out and meet him and see their bus and their family, I was really excited because our bunk beds are actually modeled on their bunk beds. I saw how they did theirs, and they did such a good job. And that's the second conversion they've done over there. And I think that's really important because the first time you do something, you're just kind of doing it the best way you know how. But the second time, you've really got some experience, and you know how much it hurts when you cut corners and which corners to cut and which ones not to cut, because everybody has to do it. Unless you have unlimited time and unlimited budget. Not many people have that. So I really want to take a look at their current conversion. And to a certain extent, you know, I've been saying it for a while. I'm kind of thinking about, well, what's the next conversion going to look like? What are we going to do next? And who knows, maybe we would buy something, you know, when our kids start to grow up and change and do different things. We don't need our hybrid entertainer RV kind of setup, but I don't know, back of my mind, thinking about that kind of stuff. Look at all those sleeping trucks. It's 7:22 in the morning, 25 degrees. And we're gonna go for a walk, aren't we, girl? Go back to Minnesota, they said. It's gonna be snowy and beautiful for Christmas, they said. All your Christmas presents are there, they said. Now I'm remembering what winter feels like, I'm saying. We are on our way back home. It has been a wonderful journey, but no, in all seriousness, we do need to be back home. We got some stuff to take care of there. Not really sure exactly what will happen next, but the next month or so is definitely planned out for us back home, so we need to be there. We'll see just kind of what happens from there. Oh, right, to make things even better or worse, depending on your level of sarcasm, we're down to about 10-15 gallons of water with about a day left to go. Well, a little more than 24 hours, I would say, in our trip, which for a family of 6 is not much, just with toilet flushing and hand washing and that sort of stuff. And then trying to find potable water this far north this time of year is really difficult, so I think we're just going to make do. Anyway, I'm gonna get a little work done. It's Monday morning, so we're gonna do that and then hit the road, and we'll check in when we check in next, I guess. You know, for this much driving, I mean, this is like 2,000 miles here. That's not much dirt on the back here. Let's check the oil before we start up. It's a tick low. Let's see which way we're tilted. Actually, that might be just fine. Yeah, by my eye, we're tilted this way a little bit, so all the oil's down there. I might give her a splash just to make sure. There's not much left of this one, so we'll give her what's left. We've actually only used, I'm spilling a little bit, maybe like a gallon of oil so far. And on, 2,500, closing in on 3,000 miles here, I'm okay with that. Now for what everybody's waiting for, the cold start. And this is not super cold yet, but she probably ain't gonna be happy. So I don't know if you could hear that, but definitely that one bank just doesn't want to light. So I don't know. At some point, I need to take off that valve cover and really look at it. I got previous videos. If you're new to this channel, talking about that, but hey, it started, it's running. I mean, once everything lights, it cleans up pretty quick, as you can see. And that's what matters to me. The other thing, I don't know if you could hear it, but I still got a hole in that exhaust manifold. It's plugged enough with the steel stick that it gives me plenty of boost, and I don't really have any hills left. So I don't know if I mentioned, I did talk to Scott Crosby, but us Grease Monkey, about it. He said, don't worry about it. You'll be down on power, maybe make a little black smoke, but it's not going to hurt anything. So I've been rolling with that thus far. I think we're going to hit the road here and stop over for lunch somewhere. Coco, that's not very ladylike. Got this guy here too. Hey Wampa. This is our Wampa cat. One of these days, I think we're going to do a pets that we travel with, because I don't know if everybody knows exactly how many pets we have. We have 5. We've traveled with more before. It's pretty crazy. So, remember how I talked about we were low on water? Well, put a message out there and that we were trying to find water. And during winter, when it's up north, where do you go? And I figured, you know, what do the tour buses do and all that? So someone let us know that they go to the TA service center. Sure enough, they got water there, and the mechanics were nice enough to let us fill up. So that's what we're doing. We're not filling all the way up, but I want to make sure we at least have water to shower, take care of our basics, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's we're getting close. We're in Iowa. We're gonna have one more stop, and then we should be home. But it's been a journey, that's for sure.
Well, folks, this is it. Sniff, sniff. We are home. Surprisingly, there's a lot less snow than I thought there would be, especially for the middle of December. Just a little dusting. Welcome home, honey.
We're not quite home, but you know. As you can see, we've made it home, and we had a great time. It certainly wasn't without its hiccups along the way. Like you just saw there, we did run out of water, but we did find a way to get water on the road. So thank you to all of those that offered suggestions and help. We even got some people who said, hey, next time you're in the area, stop by and get water from us, and we will definitely keep that in mind, so thank you. But that's about all we have. This is mostly just to recap. Hey, we did make it home. We're fine. But it is getting close to Christmas time, so we're looking forward to that. Our kids are definitely looking forward to Santa and all the things he's bringing, right? Anyway, we've got a couple of things we're going to work on the bus, and you'll be seeing that in the next coming videos. But from all of us, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of it, and you guys have a great day. Thanks, bye. Also, look at my major award.